Hello again, Neil Sanderson from Dental Marketing Expert again. So here are the top 5 marketing mistakes that you need to avoid in your practice. And here's marketing mistake number 1, not using text messaging to do your marketing with. You are in a unique position in that you have the mobile phone number of just about every patient that you have. If you haven't, then you should have. Start collecting them today. The mobile phone is the most personal way you can approach your patients possible. Better than an email, better than a letter, other than probably talking to them face to face, pretty much better than anything else. It always gets a response. People will always read a text message. It is a very, very personal way of speaking to them. I would advocate that not only do you remind your patients of their appointments and send out their recalls for their appointments using text messages, but you also tell them about what you're doing using text messages. You send them a happy birthday, use a text message. Wherever possible, communicate with them using text messaging. It is the one thing that I would give my right arm to own if I knew all my clients' mobile phone numbers. This is something that we all crave to get as marketeers, and you have it in abundance. Use text messaging. That is message number 1. Marketing mistake number 2, not having a USP or a unique selling position, or unique selling point, as some people might say. But effectively, it's making you appear to be unique to your customers or patients. Now, that doesn't particularly mean that you've got to go and refurbish the whole practice just to make yourself look a bit better than the guy down the road. Simply telling them about something that you've done that it makes you appear to be different will make you appear unique. Now, we all know what CQC has been doing to the industry of late. It's overburdening everyone with lots of bureaucracy, and you're having to spend money on things that you maybe wouldn't have normally done. But however, here's another slant on this. Turn this to your advantage. If, for instance, you've just had to install a new sterilization unit with sterilization room, etc., at whatever thousands of pounds you've had to spend, why not tell your customers and patients about that? They don't know that maybe every other dental practice has just had to do that. You can put that down as something that you have done for them, that you've got the state-of-the-art cleanliness in that practice. Or for instance, maybe you've just bought a new state-of-the-art intraoral camera, or maybe you've bought a brand new digital x-ray system. It doesn't really matter what it is that you have to do, but tell them about what it is that you've done. They don't know that everyone else may or may not have the same thing. It's just creating that aura that you have a unique position. Marketing mistake number 3, not keeping in touch with your patients. Sounds obvious, doesn't it? But I can tell you now that my current dentist, God bless her, has never sent me anything. She doesn't recall me. She doesn't send me a reminder. I've never had a single document from the practice. If I want to make an appointment, it's down to me. That's another issue. Most of you probably do send out recalls or reminders, maybe once, twice a year, and you may send text messages backing that up. But I'm afraid that's not good enough. You need to be in contact with your patients at least once every couple of months, and ideally once every month, or maybe twice a month. One of the great times that you've got to communicate when most of us don't is the birthday. You know the dates of birth of all your patients, so why don't you send them all a birthday card and maybe put something in it? I can tell you more about that on another day, what you want to be doing around that. Send a newsletter to them. Now, a newsletter can be a glossy document if you want it to be, with photographs, etc., catchy headlines, but equally it can just be a sheet of A4 telling them what's happening in the practice. Maybe one of the members of staff has had a baby, maybe somebody's just been to an exotic location on holiday, or maybe you want to tell them about that sterilization unit that you've just put in at great expense to comply with CQC, and that in actual fact it's going to give you the state-of-the-art decontamination, or maybe you want to tell them about a new surgery that you're just putting in. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. The point is you need to communicate. This is what builds the bond and the loyalty between you and your patient, not just the fact that you're a great dentist offering great service and great dentistry. It doesn't work that way. What buys loyalty is communication, and loyalty equals being able to price accordingly. Simply hiking your prices without the communication, sorry, doesn't work. With the communication, it allows you to put a premium price on. So mistake number 3, not keeping in touch with your patient. Marketing mistake number 4, not using your hidden gold mine. So what is your hidden gold mine? Well, it's your practice management software, or if you don't have a practice management system, it's the record card system. All you need to do is run a report on your practice management software for all your patients who've not been to see you for a year or longer. This could be probably thousands of them. Statistics show for every £100 it costs you to get a new customer or patient, it will cost you £20 to get an existing customer back again. Send them a letter, send them a text, tell them about the practice, as we've been discussing earlier, communicate with them, but best of all, make them an offer. How about 20% off your next examination if you come in within the next 3 months? This is a really easy, quick way to generate cash quickly and get a loyal patient back again. So that's marketing mistake number 4, not using your hidden gold mine. Marketing mistake number 5, not using the web. Now this is a massive subject and we could spend hours and hours and hours on this particular one. But first of all, you must have a website. It's essential to yours or any other business. Nobody now should be in business and not have a website. But just having a website, I'm afraid, isn't good enough. And another big myth around at the moment is that you've got to have great design for your website. Well, think again. You don't. The biggest issue is getting people to your website and knowing what your website's there to do for you. So before you sit down with your designer and decide how many pages they're going to be, what the content's going to be, what pretty pictures are we going to have, you need to decide what is this website going to do for our practice, our business. This is the crucial question that most businesses get wrong, and this goes right up to the huge corporates as well. They build a website because they think they should, and they should do, but once you've decided to build that website, decide what it's there to do for you. Is it there to get you new business? Is it there just to show off what you do? But the main thing you've got to remember is that there are billions and billions of websites up there. You need to get traffic to your website. Now, in order to do that, you need some more help, and I can be of that help at a later date, but I'm afraid it's much too big a subject to talk about now. So marketing mistake number 5, not using the web. 5 mistakes to avoid, but believe you me, that's simply scratching the surface. There's much, much more that can be done. It's my quest to improve your profits, increase your turnover, and enhance your customer loyalty. Enhanced customer loyalty is the only way to get to premium pricing. No other way works. So if you'd like a consultation, simply call me on the number below or email me at the address below. And I have a guarantee. If after 60 days of working on my recommendations you're not seeing tangible results, I'll refund my fee. Thank you.